Okay, so I just dug up this one token. I didn't get any of it on film because my camera was so far away. I dug it up first, and so now I'm just turning the camera on. It's a Bank of Montreal. I think it's, well, I don't know if it's Bank of Montreal, but it's I think it's Bank of Montreal, I think it's in 1837 with the guy standing on the back. So there's our first. We've been here for about an hour and not getting a lot. Just some piece of iron, a couple pieces of copper and brass, but not a lot because the ground's really wet. I don't know if it's, I don't think that this is going to be an excuse, but I think there's a reason for this. A lot of these targets today are being amplified by the moisture in the ground and the amount of iron that is in this area. I mean, you can't move your coil like within a foot of getting a piece of iron. So these ones are being masked. This one was down at about 7 inches. It was pretty deep for, you know, for a farm field, especially with all this big chunks of mud everywhere. So I was lucky to get this one. I called Ted over. He swung it. He got it too, but it was only getting only one direction. You got it both ways. Very short little swing because of the amount of iron that's around this hole. And I'll show you an example of what is actually here. Okay, this is just an example of what's around me. I'm in all metal, but I'll let you listen how much iron is around that hole where I got that coin. Just listen to this. There's one right there. I'll go right over the hole. Look at that. Down at about same depth of that coin was 7 inches down. Look. Another one. Now these sound like good targets. Listen to this. But in all metal, that's iron. There's another one. Okay. Another one right there. So can you imagine you try detecting with this big iron, the coins are right beside it, you're not going to really hear them. So I'm going to go into discriminate, and then you'll hear it again. So here I am in discriminate. So now I lose the threshold. I mean, well, now I only hear my threshold and I don't hear the iron, not as much anyway. Well, there's a chirp. See, that's the chirps that you're getting, even in discrimination with iron. Look at that. There's another chirp there. So another iron target. There's another one there. And then this, in between here, when I was just giving it a little bit of a jiggle is when I got it. Because when I moved it here, I lost it. I moved it here, I lost it. But it was just a little tiny jiggle. And that's where I got that signal. So it was probably right in there with that big piece of iron. So I'm going to slow down some more and see if I get more of these kind of targets here. Lesson learned. Keep the camera close to you, Don, and that way you'll get it all on film.
We decided to switch fields. We were originally just over there, but pickings were slim. So we just came here. We've been here maybe 15 minutes, 10-15 minutes. And I've got a American Indian head penny. And it's 1864. It's the first coin for me today, so pretty happy. And onward and upward.
Okay, so my first target at this new site is it's a croto bell. It's got a big chunk out of it, but it's almost whole. Cool. So yeah, I like this. This is an undiscovered site that farmer's helper, Steve, did not know that there was a homestead on this property, and we were given permission to do this place. And it's an undiscovered site, and we found the mound, we found where all the brick and pottery is, and a croto bell. So I've been here for about 10 minutes, and a nice croto bell. I mean, I wish it was completely complete, but it's not bad. It's a fair sized croto bell. It's got 4 holes on it, 4 holes on the top. I don't see a design, but yeah, love it. Croto bell, it's a really good start. I like it.
And this is the first target that I hit when I got to this new location, and it's a little button, little shank on it.
Wow, I think that's one of the smallest buttons with a shank on it I've seen.
Yeah, well,
I've never got one like that.
No?
No.
Well, it had a shank. You're gonna have to take my word for it. And it went bye-bye. I broke it off. And then I just found this guy right here, who it's got a design on it, but I can't on the front, but I can't quite tell what it is. A little shank.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So if if we clean it up a little later and there is an actual design, because sometimes the flat buttons, they deceive you by they look like there's something.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. So but
cool.
So,
two buttons and a Corona bell. We've been here about 15 minutes. We've been here longer because we're walking the field actually
trying to find the place. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
And we thought we located it over there, up on the hill. We did find some brick right over there, but it was probably plowed over from the area that we're detecting in right here.
Right.
So
that makes sense.
Yeah. So now we're glad that we found the spot, and we're going to be losing light in about I'd say a couple hours. So you know, we'll come back to this spot again and try some more. But,
we've got headlamps and stuff.
Huh?
We've got headlamps.
Yeah, that's right.
And another coat.
Yeah, there you go.
Who knows?
Yeah, nice going, man. Two buttons.
Yeah, thanks.
So, and that was down, looks like about 4 inches.
Yeah, not too deep at all.
We really like this field compared to where we were earlier today, because today it was pretty mucky, and the iron was pinging out so strong.
It really was. It was very wet. It was. It's amazing how it's just like a mile from here, and the difference in soil. It's unbelievable. So, for some reason, I don't know why, but I think the soy, like you mentioned before, the soybeans that are still on here somehow, I don't know how they help.
Yeah.
But they,
well, look at that.
They seem to help.
Right in front of you, about a foot, you have a piece of brick there. So.
Oh yeah. There we go. And all the pieces of brick around here are relatively small. Lots of little pieces here, so I don't know if what that indicates.
It indicates that it's been crushed for many years by the plow.
Right.
Because like if the farmer didn't know, if Steve didn't know that this place was here, and he's been around for 41 years. Yeah. And on the Google map that goes back to 34, this was not even on it. I mean, I couldn't see one sign of it. So I think this is probably a property that's been gone since the turn of the century. Yeah. Right. So, you know, it's been gone for 100 years, and after 100 years of banging that brick together.
Yeah, there's not much left of it, I guess.
Not much left, but some old dusty mementos.
We'll take them.
Yeah, and some nice relics. Nice going, man.
Thank you.
Find some more.
Thanks.
Yeah. Okay, so as usual, Ted could not wait and call me over and say, hey, Don, I got a signal here that's kind of a coinage signal. But anyhow, what do you got?
I don't know what I have.
Yes, you do. You said it was a coin.
Well, it's a coin, but I don't know what it is. It's right here. I can see the edge of it.
All right. Nice. You're on the coin board. Oh, no, you already got that, the freaking Indian head. You're good. All right, so now he's on the big coin board. I do know.
The big boy.
Is it a big thick one? So it's probably an American large cent.
No. No. You know what it is?
What it is?
What did you get the other day?
Well,
today?
The British one.
No, the...
Oh, I got the half-penny token. The half-penny Bank of Montreal.
Yeah, I think this is what this is. This is in really good shape.
All right. Nice. Love it. That makes you happy, doesn't it?
Yeah, it really does.
Mm-hmm. Except for he's got to, like, pause and, like, say, hey, Don, I got a coin signal. Come and try it.
That's what I said.
Did not. You said I got a coin.
Oh. Well, I don't know. The signals have been really weird for me today.
Yeah.
I've been sort of struggling. They've been disappearing. I take a plug, flip it over, everything's gone. So.
Yeah, but not at this site because it's drier here, and there is iron, but there's not as much iron as it was at the other site. That's for sure. The other site was inundated.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Every 6 inches you get a piece of iron. There's a lot of iron here too, but it's not as bad.
1844.
Nice. You got the 1844. So on the back is not the guy with the standing there, is it?
No, it's the building.
It's the building.
Yeah.
So that's why I knew the other one was 1837 because the guy's standing there.
Right.
So, cool. All right, you're on board with a nice token.
Yeah.
Sweet. Way to go, Mr.
It looks like the off-center one too.
Is it the house that's like 3D?
Yes.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think.
Right.
Everything's 3D when I don't have my actual glasses on.
I don't have mine. They're in the truck as usual. But cool.
It looks 3D. It does.
Right. Okay, I'll have to go check it out and see for myself. He does not know. Whoops, he does not know what 3D is. This is 2D. Well, the house is dead on.
Right.
So if it's 3D,
I know what 3D is.
3D
like you're seeing a wall or
you
something.
see the side of the house.
Yeah, you're seeing a wall.
Yeah. So this is the
more
common version of these.
You don't have to put that in there.
Oh, come on.
No.
Okay. 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 Then what do we do with that?
Do what?
Well, how am I going to edit that out what I just said? So I got to come back in and do that thing again without saying that then. About correcting you on the 3D.
Right, okay.
Right.
Get out.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, definitely 2D.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, that's the 2D version. But man, you are right. It is in really good shape.
Yeah, that's
Holy
surprising.
Moses. Very surprising.
Yeah.
You can see the house, the pillars, the windows. Wow, much better shape than mine.
Oh yeah, sorry.
All right, that's a nice one, man. Yep.
Yeah.
You got it. Cool. Congrats.
Thank you.
All right. Okay. Okay, so I got a target here with the Nautilus. I'm using the Nautilus today because I love using this machine in a situation like this, where the homestead has been gone a long time, like way before there was electricity and or plumbing, and you're just getting, you know, targets that are of iron, copper, brass, maybe gold if you're lucky enough. But anyways, in a situation like this, I like using the Nautilus. I'll let you listen to what this sounds like. You have to listen through the headphones though, because this thing does not have an external speaker. But this signal here, for instance, I'm sure you can hear that. You know, crisp and clear that is. So let's get this one dug up and see what it is. I don't think it's that far. I don't think it's very far below the surface because I came in really loud, but it's a very loud, crisp, clear signal. Oops. Only problem is my pinpointer interferes with the detector. Can you hear that? Look, I'm like Luke Skywalker with a lightsaber. I'm gonna shut this thing off. Anyways. It is right below the surface right here. No. Cool, I think. I think it looks like it was part of a pewter. I don't know, kind of looks like, oh, okay, it was a pewter knife or something. It's like the knife handle. So, oh well, not a coin, but still a nice target to be digging up. A nice conductive target. Hold on! Ted did it again. He's over there and he got a coin. He got a signal and he doesn't say, Don, coin signal, come over.
It's scratchy.
Okay, anyhow, I'm going to have to go over there now. Anyways, Peter Spoon.
Finish up.
All right, man, what do you got?
I got a coin in here that's big as a car tire.
Let's check it out. Holy, yep, that's a big one.
No idea what it is.
Wow. Bank of Montreal, 1 penny token. Well, what's the verdict, mister?
I think you might, yeah, you might be right.
Yeah. No, I mean, there's not a lot of other coins that, not a lot of other coins that are as big as that token. Unless, you know, even American large pennies aren't as big as those.
Right.
So that size, I mean, it could be the 1844, it could be the 1854, I think. Yeah.
I got my last coin right there.
Yeah, they're pretty close together.
Yeah, that's.
Yep.
Let's see. Kind of losing the light a little here.
Yeah, it's starting to get a little dark. So, cool, 2 coins. We're gonna come back tomorrow if you know the rain doesn't hit us tomorrow. Hopefully it doesn't. So that's what it is, eh?
Yeah.
Cool. 1844.
Well, I don't know if it's 1844. That's what I'm trying to.
Or
find out.
1854.
I'm having trouble finding a date. Finding a date. What side's the date supposed to be on? I can't find a tough time. Oh, hang on there.
Oh, okay, it's
that's it
18.
right
This could be the 1837 then, because it's got the guy on it again. So let's see. Where's your thingamaboober? I'm thinking it's the 1837 version. See the dude?
Mm-hmm.
It's got the guy in the back, so I think it's 1837. So same as the one that I got from 1837. That was the half penny. So,
Wow.
yeah. Oops. Nice going, Ted.
Thank you.
No problem.
I'm happy with that.
For sure. Okay, Mr. Excitement.
Okay,
Go
well,
ahead.
I was digging this hole, and I threw the dirt from there over to there, and the coil from my metal detector hit here, and the reading I got here was higher than the reading I got here, so I decided to dig this one first. Haven't seen what it is.
Look at that. Oh, come on. That's beautiful. Nice.
Yeah,
All right. Another coin.
it's the same one as I got before. I don't have a date on it. I can't see. It's getting really dark.
Yeah. Cool. So you got another probably
Let's-
1 penny token.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
And there's the, it's got the house
Nice.
on the back.
All right.
And right here, oops,
I don't think it would be a large penny. Okay. Canadian large penny. My guess British. I'm just saying.
oh no, it's okay. I'm not betting anybody.
Because so far we haven't got anything from 1850.
Should have bet you.
And it's 1850 something. Then 1859. Come on. If it's a large penny, it's got to be the older ones. Got to be a Victoria. We're not getting anything from the 1900s.
1820?
1820.
Hang on, I can't see. Don't believe anything I say without my glasses.
Is Victoria on the back though?
Can't see here.
So we're not fighting lights. So
Yeah, I might have to
This will
get
probably
my
be
headlight.
this will probably be the last one. The last one we're gonna film anyway. We'll check the forecast. If it's raining tomorrow, we're gonna do some night detecting tonight. But if not, we'll come back tomorrow.
Oh, 1859.
Oh my God! Come on, are you serious?
Yeah, I'm serious.
Wow! Did I peg that right? And that was not scripted. I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen.
That was pretty good.
Not even close to being scripted. But I just assume because we haven't found anything old, we haven't found anything here that would indicate that this site was after 1870. Not so far anyway, because on the 1870 map it was here.
Right.
But this house has been gone for a long time. So I was there. My guess was 1859, only
Right.
because they're a very common coin.
Right. Well,
They're very common. That's awesome, man.
Good guess.
1859.
good
Wow.
guess. And the other one, I can't even tell. Sorry.
All right, I'm gonna go buy a lottery ticket. Right.
Wow.
And it's not a good guess. I mean,
One penny?
they went from 1859 right until 1920. Those large pennies. So that was
Right.
that's pretty. That was
Yeah. 1 penny. 1 penny.
beautiful. All right, that's 4 coins for you here already.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I got a fired musket ball. But,
And I got a whole musket ball. I didn't film it because it's getting
Yeah.
dark. But I haven't got a coin yet. So anyways, it's
Yeah.
getting dark, and I'll see if I can pull up a coin or two, or not. We'll come back tomorrow. Nice going, man.
Thank you. Appreciate it.